go. Nice 1921 Model T center door. An idea of the quality. Pretty decent car. All new tires. She's a beauty. All safety glass in it. Signal lights. Speedometer's not hooked up. I don't have the cable for it. Upholsteries all done over in the original pattern. Very nicely done by Louis Iacchino before he retired. Seat tips up, all the hardware is there. Nice. Now I want to note that I believe this is all the original paint on those fittings. This car's never been left outside. It's been repainted, engine rebuilt, transmission rebuilt. I added a rear view mirror. I don't know how people can drive without one. I didn't repaint these sill plates and the window garnish. I believe that's the original paint on them. I repainted a couple of the front ones, and then I decided, you know what? Somebody really wants this car. I want to show them how well it was preserved, so I didn't paint them all. I think I painted just the front ones. Door closes nice and tight. I took a couple of original Model T taillights. I converted them so you have running lights and stop lights and signal lights, and you still have the original center light with the marker light on it. Aftermarket bumpers, a little bit of reflector on them just for safety. If you don't like them, take them off. I like to have people know that they're coming up on me. Wheels are all good. Spokes are all good. They've been repainted. The rims have been redone. New tires, tubes. The car's ready to go. Like a little goodie bag that I always carry with me with miscellaneous stuff. Modern type signal stat in there. I will not drive one of these old cars without signal lights. It's all the original wood hinges, door jamb. Can't move my head up that high. Let's see here. These sill plates and garnish molding, I believe, is all original paint, and I didn't redo them. Be easy enough to do, but I wanted to show anybody, as I said earlier, anybody interested in the car, you know the quality and how it sat when I got it. So I left that original. I did add a little motorcycle rear view mirror on the side here. Take it off if you don't like it, but I won't drive without one of them either. This is all wood. This is all wood on the center doors. It's perfect shape. It's all original wood. Windshields all got safety glass. Like I said, it was repainted. All new wiring. No leaks to speak of other than the typical Model T leakage you'll get from the transmission and the rear seal a little bit. I added a kind of neat horn on here. You take it off, Gotta turn the, give me a second here and I'll turn the battery switch on, which I added as well for safety, right by the driver's foot. Now we can play you a little music here. Pretty neat. Accessory aftermarket water pump. This car runs, rebuilt the starter, rebuilt the generator, new hoses, clamps, no leaks on the water. Even the water pump runs good and dry. That's an old original belt, good shape, so I left it. I do have LED headlights with new reflectors, or headlight bulbs I should say. Nice and bright. So when you're going down the road, if you get stuck out at night, look at all those oilers and ends. These axles have not been sanded down and overly refinished. They're the original axles to the car. They're in beautiful shape. I'd almost venture to say, if not the, it's one of the best preserved center doors in the country. As you know, if you're looking at a center door, it's an extremely rare Model T. When your regular Model Ts cost $300, $350, this one was $950. Again, accessory bumpers in the front, nice shape. Put a fresh coat of paint on them, just because they had a little bit of chipping on them. Nice Ford emblem, and I believe this to be an original radiator. I'm not 100% positive of it. It was on the car when I got it, and it does look like an original Ford product. All new fresh wiring. This wiring down here is a signal light wiring. I made a harness for it, put a terminal block in, so the wiring looks to be original to the car, but it's not. All works beautifully. I'm going to go around and open the other side. That's a 33 Ford Cabriolet. Came out of a barn I'm working on. Might be for sale someday. Okay, carburetor's all been gone through. Nice little aftermarket oiler on there. All fresh wiring, as I said earlier. There's an oil bypass off the transmission. When I got this car, the engine was free, but extremely tight. After taking it apart and checking it over, I went through the transmission. The bands are new. It's got Kevlar on it. The drums are NOS. I don't know where they found them. The car was rebuilt in the 1960s sometime and never run after that. When they put it back together, they had messed up the wiring, and I guess whoever was working on it couldn't get it figured out, and the old fellow that had it passed away. So whoever was in charge of it put oil in the cylinders and left it. I found it was free, but it was tight. It didn't take an awful lot to get it running. I cleaned the carburetor, cleaned the gas tanks, original gas tank. It's spotlessly clean inside. Bearings are all tight. Looks like it's been rebabbited. It's just a car I think you can get in and drive. If you like Model Ts, you can buy them cheaper, but you're not going to buy them much better. At one point, oh, I forget the number. They made very few of these center doors. I'd have to look it up. But like I said, when they center doors were $950 versus a regular Model T at approximately $350, you can see why. New battery, 6-volt. The wood underneath this car, I can't bend over, but I got a bad neck. The wood on this car is like the day it was made. All it has on it is a fresh coat of paint. If you want a good Model T, don't miss out on this one.